Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel, Love It or More. This is going to be your February 2022 Sun, Moon and Rising forecast. And I think you'll be happy to know that on about the 3rd of February, Mercury will go direct. So it has been in retrograde for January and up until about the 3rd of February. And what that basically means is that you have crossed wires, communication, technology just going all over the place, misinformation. It just gets a little bit in a frenzy, let's just put it that way. Not really a good idea to be signing any contracts at that time. Also, you tend to get blasts from the past. People are turning back to your life and any situation or project that you need to close off, finishing those finishing touches, tweaking and perfecting it. So sometimes it can be sort of going back on something to have to finish off closed business. But be aware that in February of the 3rd, Mercury will go direct. So it feels that we can finally start the 2022 on a stronger position. So I'll be doing 20 seconds of the sound bowl just to tune into the energy. Please be mindful that energies are non-gender specific and it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And if you are a subscriber, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. All right, so 20 seconds to tune in, take a nice breath in and exhale. Okay, Scorpio. Let us see what February has in store for you. You're doing 3 piles, your current energy, second pile, unseen energy, and the outcome. Right. We'll use a Sacred Destiny card and I will be taking jumpers out the pack. What's the current energy surrounding Scorpio, please, for February 2022? You thriving. Okay, this does also talk about being a little bit being able to be flexible as well. Thriving. It's also, it kind of reminds me of the rat in Chinese astrology. A rat is a survivor, can survive through anything. So thriving in a situation, having to bend and move and make the most of what you've got. What is unseen to Scorpio, please, for February? Thank you. A new start is coming, new moon. So we have a full moon here, a completion or full manifestation or release of a situation and bending and becoming a bit of a survivor and thriving even in a difficult situation. And the full moon finishing us off, and now you've got your new intentions with a new start. Oh, something's happening for you in February and you don't see it coming yet because you're only just getting your groove, right? But right, what's the outcome please for Scorpio for February 2022? In a temple devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. Ha! So it may even be that the new start is sort of opening up your heart a bit more as well, which will be quite nice. Let's see how all of this plays up. We're zooming in basically into the detail. Current energy for Scorpio, please. Current energy for Scorpio. Let's start February off with. The Sun, very nice. Unseen to Scorpio, please. Thank you. Magician, manifesting that brand new beginning. Yoo. Outcome, please, for Scorpio. Thank you. Emperor, taking that magician power and manifesting and making it happen, applying it in the real material world. A lot of confidence coming over here. I feel very confident energy, lots of illumination. Very, very nice. Okay. You're a survivor. I'm really, what's that song? I'm a survivor. Yeah, I'm really feeling that at the moment. You're definitely a survivor, and it's sort of pushing in the right direction. It's really interesting. So, can we clarify the sun, please, for Scorpio? No one's to jump out. It's a tower. Okay. Four of Cups. Magician, please. You're loving this, right? The sun again. Oh, we got the sun and the moon. So I wonder whether the star's going to turn up as well. Two of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Emperor, please. Can we clarify the Emperor? Thank you. King of Swords. Very nice. Okay. We'll go a little bit deeper. Right, so you start off the month and everything is like full blossom for you, because even though things have been a little bit tricky, you are finding your way through. You're navigating your way through. So it is, you have had to bend a little bit and kind of compromise and negotiate the ways that you've been handling certain situations, and because you're doing that, now the sun is bringing a lot of abundance, lots of illumination, lots of excitement and joy into your world. We've got a tower moment here, which means that something is crumbling. It's a surprise. It puts you outside your comfort zone, but sometimes in a good way. And then we've got the Four of Cups. So it's really whether you see it as an opportunity or not, because we can always, basically the tower would come crumbling down when it is completely outdated. So the roots, the foundations of the tower have rotted. Okay, it really is an opportunity to create a stronger foundation for yourself, a new way forward. Okay, but the question really is how are you going to take it? I think you're taking it, but the Four of Cups and a cup of love is being offered by the universe, and it's up to him whether he decides to take it. He's been pretty bored in his situation anyway. So the question is, do you take it or do you not take it? Do you get to make the most out of it or not? Okay, let's clarify. Tower. Can we clarify the tower, please? Oh, we have, oh my god, we got the tower again. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords here, the Tower, and the Magician. Okay, so I would say that you have absolutely manifested the situation because you have been feeling a little bit trapped and you felt like something needed to give. Okay, so the Eight of Swords sometimes talks about being caught up in your head a bit, you know, feeling that you're stuck and you're trapped, but you're not really. So what you in a way have done is you have manifested a tower moment with that Tower and Magician. Okay, but it's not really telling me all because they're all major arcana, so this is quite big for you. So now is a question of, because you've created this paradigm shift, this shake up, right? It feels like you have been in the driving seat of this. It's not like you deliberately creating a tower moment. It is just that you knew that something had to give. Something's got to give, right? And now I see you kind of, I do feel this in quite a positive light. You're now sort of taking opportunity out of it. So let's see what this Four of Cups relates to. Why is the Four of Cups here, please? Because it's all really positive. It's all under the sun. Page of Cups. Yes, you are taking that cup. You see, the cup is being offered and you are taking it. So this could be as it relates to love. But whatever it is, it's really kind of, it makes you feel real good and you take the cup. But what is it exactly? Let's see. King of Cups. Very, very nice. So it does feel like some sort of I would say like offer of love, but offer of, I don't know why renewal is coming to mind. And it is a gift from the universe, and that's what it is it's the new start, and the new start is you kind of becoming a lot more resourceful. Very interesting. Anything else, please? Because we do have this offer coming in for you, and it's almost like where you have felt a bit trapped in the tower, now because it's come crumbling down, now you're in a position to really kind of suss out the situation, because it's like things have gone pushed to the extreme, okay? And it forces you, sometimes it's easier for us to address something when things are pushed to the extreme and we can see no way out. And I mean, you are thriving in the situation because you're thriving in a position of like, okay, well, now I've got a clean slate. Now what is it that I do? Anything else, please, for the Four of Cups? Because it looks very love orientated, but it can also be just things that kind of fill your heart with desire. A new way. There's this Four of Cups, please. Anything else? Oh, well, that's a lot, but I'll take it just to kind of get an idea what we're going on. Fast motion, Eight of Wands, Justice, King of Wands, Two of Swords, High Priestess, Hermit, Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this cup of love that's being offered to you does feel, not only is it owed to you with that Justice card, but it basically moves things along for you to become a bit of a leader with that King of Wands over there, okay? And in the beginning, it feels like a little bit undecided. Do I take it? But you get that kind of internal niggle with the High Priestess, and then you go within with the Hierophant, and there's like, well, how can I save my money? How can I kind of protect and keep and feel a bit more sort of financially, or let's say just like a little bit more stable, they should say that, a little bit more stable, and manage it, okay? So I do feel like this gift that is coming in is not only owed to you, but it is allowing you to step into a leadership aspect of where you're putting your energies. Now that can obviously be work related, particularly because we've got the Emperor here now, and the Emperor with the King of Swords means that you really are taking the nerve. It's just like you've got the bold energy to do that, and you're making things happen, and using the authority figures to support you in this as well. So very nice. So it's definitely a beautiful offer coming in. It looks like you're taking it because you kind of manifested it. Right, the Sun. So the Magician with the Sun. Let's clarify the Sun, please, for Scorpio. Thank you. Ah, yes. You see quite clearly, that's why you manifested it. That's why you manifested the Tower moment, right? Because you can see quite clearly with that illumination of the Sun card that it's time to walk away. The things and the energies that you in the heart that you put into something from the past is now not delivering enough of a reward for you to continue to invest in it. And that's what's coming to light for you. Now we've got the Sun right next to the Moon. So the Sun is illumination. The Moon hides things. It's kind of hiding. It's maybe sometimes an illusion. So let's see what the Moon's talking about. So you know for sure that you had to walk away, and you did. And that's partly what the new beginning is. But now you're still in this manifesting energy. The illusion of the Four Cups, which we had down here. So the illusion of, let's go further. Hang on. Anything else for the Moon, please? Thank you. Two Pentacles are come now 3 times. So there is the illusion that I do feel that it seems to me that even though you're prepared to walk away from something, that there is a sense or this illusion that this new beginning is going to be a bit of a juggling act as it relates to money and finance and where you spend your energies, okay? And it might be a little bit topsy-turvy. So there could be a little bit of kind of what I would say, apprehension with regards to this new beginning, as in receiving that cup. Are you really, is it really going to cut it, as in, is it really going to cover all expenses? Yeah, expenses, it seems kind of money and career related here, for this new start, even if it filled up your heart. Okay, Two of Pentacles, please. If it was a love reading, it would be about kind of the new start. As it relates to business, it would be, can you manage this new love in your life, when things are only just starting out in your career is now changing, and the things that you're doing are now changing. So it's like, oh, how do I manage both of them? You know, work-life balance. But let's go further into that Two of Pentacles. Can we clarify that Two of Pentacles for Scorpio, please? Six of Pentacles and options. Seven of Cups. All right, so the juggling act is really like, okay, well, I've got X amount of resource available to me, whether they are things, assets, finance, property, anything that's quite tangible. Okay, it could even be connections, right? I've got X amount, but I've got all these ideas. And how do I balance it? How do I try and get a little bit of everything? Or what are the two most important things that I need to kind of juggle here? Okay, so that's where the juggling act is coming from. And it is the thing that you're kind of a bit concerned about. And that's why it's come under the moon. It's like, well, can I actually manage it all? I really want to, but can I? Well, I would say yes, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles there. So the Queen of Pentacles is resourceful, can make it happen, can spread her pentacle far and wide. Queen of Pentacles, can we clarify, please? And it's also quite a domesticated queen as well. So partly it can be talking about whatever this new start is. If it relates to work, a new beginning, then it's about working from home, you know, and how do you manage being both kind of in your home environment as well as being work, and how can you kind of juggle that? How can you keep it well balanced and compartmentalized, so you don't always feel like you're working when you're at home, and you don't feel always like you're at home when you're working. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, can we clarify Queen of Pentacles? But this new start is something that deep down you really wanted, because it's under that Magician. Now that you've got it, a little bit of self-doubt sets in, but it's only in terms of how you're going to manage it all. But you're thriving, so I mean, I think you're good. Page of Pentacles. Yes, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about how you manage it, because we've got some good news coming in. So not only do we get the Page of Cups coming in with that King of Cups, we also get the Page of Pentacles coming in as well, as it relates to sort of your resources. So I think you're good. Like, you're definitely in a very, very strong position with this new start. It's definitely very promising. Okay, the Emperor. So we've got the Emperor here with the King of Swords. So this is all about strategy, planning ahead for the future, being an authority on where your lifestyle is going, what's happening, who's got what, you know, managing it all, okay, and implementing it in the real world. With that King of Swords, it is talking about finding external resources and help, as it relates to either if there's a legal aspect, if there's a kind of official documentation or a mentor that needs to help you. It seems very promising that you, promising that you are seeking the right advice and it's serving you. Okay, so let's clarify King of Swords. Thank you. Page of Pentacles again. Seven of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Lots of pentacle energy here. The Devil and the Three of Cups. So basically, it may mean that in going solo with the Nine of Pentacles, not only are you receiving the financial aid to do so, okay, because with the Page of Pentacles come up now twice, you may need to sort of evidence your situation, protect your situation, defend your situation as it relates to your money, your home, and your work, okay, to an authoritative figure. Okay, I do feel like you're able to do it because you've sown the seeds and you will harvest what you've sown in the past. So all this work that you've been doing, you're going to get the payouts. That's fine. as long as you don't become too attached to the outcome with the Devil card, okay? As long as you don't become too kind of, I would say, greedy. And I don't know why I would never normally say that, but it's because we've got all this Pentacle energy over here. It's like you still need to, even if you're going solo, even if, for example, if you were working a corporate job, 9 to 5, blue collar, you had your mortgage, all that jazz, you got your family, and then all of a sudden you take a total different paradigm shift, and now you deciding to work for yourself, move to some land, go off grid and work for yourself, or whatever. There is a sort of, if that were two opposite situations, a total contrast, what you then have, you're trying to kind of nurture and make the most of, you know, and you can absolutely kind of protect it with that Seven of Wands, in your sort of independence and in your, I'm doing this on my own now, you know, I don't need nobody. It can sometimes lead you to kind of be a bit more trying to grab everything to sort of make sure that you've got everything that you need now, you know. So in a way, the Devil energy sort of suggests that there might be too much importance played on making sure you got everything right now, okay? Things do take time to pan out, and you've got to cut yourself some slack and give yourself some credit that if you're able to thrive now, you'll able to thrive no matter what. So you don't need everything now, okay? You can allow yourself to be flowing and fluid. That's why it's asking you to tune into the portal of your heart. You've got to make sure that you go back within and ensure that you're doing all of these things for the right reasons, and not focusing too much on the physical attributes as it relates to resources, and making sure that you so-called have the sense of security. Because I mean, security is a fallacy. You can only have real security in your sort of spiritual self, you know, knowing that no matter what, you can find peace within, and things can always change. You can't have, even if you were totally like a Rockefeller in one country, if that country suddenly had, you know, a financial crash and the money was no longer worth the money, the paper was written on, then you're gone. So security doesn't really exist. It only exists in our mindset, and we see it play out in our physical world. So it's good to use, and obviously it's very, very easy. You can transfer, you can trade it for a multitude of things and freedom that you want. But it's asking you here to, in that energy, in this creation that you're doing, don't forget about the heart, okay? Make sure that you are recognizing what you're doing this for. Okay, otherwise you get too sidetracked onto the physical attributes rather than the heart space and the reasons why. Okay, the reason I'm going on about it is because out of such a powerful spread and such a positive spread, it's the only card that's like slightly like me. Okay, so that's why I'm going on about it, because I think you're good anyway. And then we have a celebration of coming together. So whatever you're working for, anything that you're defending, anything that you're trying to create for yourself in an independent, in a financially independent way, is going to be celebrated. Okay, so really, really positive. So that's all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope it resonated. I wish you all the best. It looks very exciting, and I'll see you next month. Take care.